this is the weekly horoscope for Scorpio for the week of November 20th, 2023. Hello, my Scorpions. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. On the 22nd at 9:02 a.m., the sun moves into Sagittarius. Happy Thanksgiving for everybody who is celebrating it. On the 24th at 5:15 a.m., Mars moves into Sagittarius as well. So I'm also available for yearly reports and 6-month reports as well, so you can see how this year, the rest of the year is going to go for you and help you navigate through next year as well. So check that out in the link in the description box below. I'm just doing it based off the date of birth, time, and place, not the tarot or the auspicious numbers, because it takes too long and I have a lot of content I have to give to everybody, like dailies, monthlies, and weekly horoscopes. So Monday, you will probably procrastinate, not get much done with this energy. For some of you, you could be on Thanksgiving vacation with your kids. You may feel a little bit lonely and isolated. You may feel out of step socially with those around you and have a hard time fitting in. Important relationships can come to an end. Your uniqueness seems to work at odds against you. Radical fluctuations of income are possible this week. Be careful about impulsive spending. Your sense of taste can be questionable now, and people may wonder what you were thinking. You're prone to accidents, and you should be careful about handling heavy machinery or driving. Cuts, bruises, broken bones can happen. Negative manifestations of these energies can happen. You and your life course become harder to predict as you are becoming more of a maverick and kind of stepping out of your comfort zone, rising above your astrology for some of you here, and start going off and doing your own thing. You can be forgetful and absent-minded with this energy with your money, because some of you do have Mars in your second house at 27 degrees this week until it goes into Sagittarius. Okay, so check out Astro Theme in the link in the description box below to see where Mars is, where Scorpio is in your chart. Okay, on the 21st, you may have a love you may love someone who is not free or like married, or suffer romantic setbacks, or this could be a divorce. Your behavior is motivated by your unconscious mind, which is often deeply inspired artistically. You're extremely protective, devoted to your ideas, not ambitious in a world sense. You may try to escape reality by overindulging in drugs and alcohol. You need to be careful. Those of you who have issues, you can have issues with your sobriety this week, because we have a stellium in your 9th house at this time. So you tend to not want to deal with your reality at this time with this energy here. I would be really careful. You tend to be more in your head about things with this energy, with the stellium in your 9th house. So if you are not with this stellium in your 9th house, for some of you, you could be delving more into addiction at this time, and it's not well aspected. This would be a great time to give the brain something to do, keep the brain in a routine, or use this time to work on yourself. Delve into prayer consciousness with this energy. If those of you who are 30 and under, you may feel like you're unpopular now, or you're not being invited to invitations to parties, so you could feel some kind of way about it. For others of you, you could be reevaluating your relationships and friendships at this time, and you may feel like you don't want to associate yourself with certain people around you with this energy. You could feel like certain friends could be peer pressuring you into things that you don't want to do. Those of you who are 40 and older, you could be reevaluating your relationships in the sense that you want to align yourself with how you feel. So it's more about the law of attraction here. You want to align yourself with people who are relevant to who you are. Okay, so you could find yourself also tied up in obligations that you don't want to be in as well. Relationships like marriage can come to an end at this time. You can feel lonely and isolated. You may go through dramatic personal transformations that turn you on to an urgent campaign or mission to become passionate about certain things. You can easily present yourself as an authority figure of specific topics that becomes close to an obsession to you. Then on the 22nd, at 9:02 a.m., the sun enters Sagittarius. in your second house of money. You can have greater expenditures to deal with, so watch your spending at this time. You may lose objects like your cell phone more often than usual, or even need to have it replaced, or your remote controls to your video games. So I would be really careful now where you put your stuff or your keys. You can be super generous, maybe for your own good. So you could have like lessons with your giving energy at this time. You can be spending more on luxury items. While income is good at this time, business is picking up with this energy here. You're likely to have trouble sticking to a budget at this time. Your sense of values of things should be accurate. You can be over the top with your spending and extremely generous with others. So again, careful with your spending because you could regret it later. So try to save back some of your money with this energy. For some of you, you could be volunteering your time and energy to the less fortunate. You could be more invested in your friend's drama, or if your friend is having struggles with money, you could be helping them get back on their feet. So be careful how much you do financially for them, because that's going to end up turning out to be resentment. Okay, you may be disturbed by the lack of gratitude, all right, or the sense of entitlement or impositions others put on you at this time. Others may feel lazy and have a hard time getting things done. Your sense of taste, again, is questionable this week. You may acquire things and later you may start, you could start binge shopping at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General and then wonder what the hell did you buy certain things for and what do they do. Okay, not the best time for buying cars and things of that nature, or even houses. So put off larger purchases to later on, because you may discover that you either paid too much for it, or it's gonna have a lot of work done, or it could be a lemon. All right, if you have children, they may seem like incredible burdens to you at this time because they're home from Thanksgiving and they just want you to entertain them. Okay, your love life may have dried up to the point where everything is stale, but for some of you, this is kind of like by choice. All right, so let's not get that shit twisted, because my male Scorpios, okay, let's not get that twisted. My male Scorpios, you being pretty damn picky, and that's because that damn retrograde stellium in your 9th house. So you dealing about like obsessive thinking about an ex, thinking about somebody that you had a crush on, that kind of thing, and you not pursuing anything or anybody at this time. Okay, so those of you who are cross watchers, spying on your Scorpio ex, thinking, oh, they seeing other people. Now some of you, they are, because they're not real Scorpios. They got Sun in Scorpio from the 7th through the 12th house. Okay, those of you who are Scorpios from the 1st through the 4th house, you're kind of like bleh. When it comes to love, you just kind of go ugh, I don't want love. And it's because of that damn stellium in your 9th house. So until that stellium leaves, Scorpio males are not the ones to be, everybody chasing you and all up in your Kool-Aid. And let me have a sip of that. What sip? Let me have a sip. And you're like, no, don't touch me. Ooh, cuties, no. So you're kind of like there. So unfortunately, and even if you're a Scorpio rising male, you're kind of like there. You're kind of just like, bleh. Okay, then on the 23rd, it's not a time to be generous. This is an excellent time to take care of accounting issues, financial contracts. I know it's Thanksgiving, but also I deal with South America, Australia, hey my Aussies, New Zealand, hey girls, London, hi bitches, Canadians, so not everybody around the world, India, some people in Pakistan, if you can see me, hey, so not a lot of people around the world celebrate, and Norway, and who else? Denmark. Hey. All right. You may have career decisions to make and focus on plans to make changes. Communications with superiors should be clearer. If you need to convey something significant or serious, try it now. You tend to consider carefully what you say. Responsibilities may lighten up for you for the moment. Order is easier to establish and maintain. Effective at organizing and planning. You can complete necessary tasks because you remember what you learned. Analyze what was real important Concentrate on the essential matters. This can be a good time for business picking up. You can be getting a job. You can be given new responsibilities and throwing yourself into your work. Something is likely to be violently opposed, not on the physical sense, but it's like your belief structures are being violently opposed at this time, forcing you to defend yourself, forcing you to think in a new way, forcing you to step out of your comfort zone, which brings about change. So a lot of you may not like that because you're a fixed sign. Lawsuits should be avoided or settled out of court because you're going to have a difficult time with that ninth house energy getting yourself out of a lawsuit, or the lawsuit is not going to be in your favor because you have all those planets in your ninth house in retrograde, okay? And then they move back into the sign of like Gemini, and then you'll be left with two of them in retrograde, Hades and Coronis, till like February of next year. So February of next year, if you're going to sue somebody, then it would be a little bit more of an auspicious time because those are going to be the only two planets like really in retrograde, and then the fire trines are going to start happening here. So I wouldn't go suing people at this time because you're going to find it's going to be more problematic and more money for you to spend than necessary. So it's really not worth it. Okay, so something to think about while you're going through it. And also stay on the right side of the law because you may find that you're going to be dealing with the POPO or the BMV till February of next year. Okay, so there's going to be delays in legal matters till February of next year. So if you don't want to wait that long, then plan it out, strategize your stuff with this energy with legal proceedings, or things can come to a conclusion on February of next year. So try to be on the right side of the law. On the 24th at 5:15 a.m., Mars enters Sagittarius in your second house of money. So this could be, you may not know what you did with your money. I would be careful. Keep close eye on your receipts at this time because this could be like Netflix double charging you or Apple iTunes trying to double charge you. Okay, be protective of your money at this time. Others can talk you out of your money, so don't believe the scams, the alligator tears, or somebody fishing for money from you. Health problems or strife among coworkers can happen, or you just need to get a lot done in a short amount of time in the office. You may have to make important decisions about employment. Illness or fever is common. You will be more blunt and forthright in expressing yourself now. Your communication leaves little ambiguity or misunderstandings. It is a good time for enlightenment. Others perceive you as wise, judicious, and prudent. You're philosophical. You easily see the bigger picture and can talk to people from all walks of life. Your ideas can be uplifting for other people. You may have a tendency to get into arguments with others. You may have to defend your position. You may be at the wrong place at the wrong time on Friday. So keep a low profile, stay out of other people's way on Friday. Your behavior at times has the potential to start controversy as actions that have a tendency to get blown way out of proportion. So again, ninth house, planets in retrograde. Be careful with your actions. And remember, everything is cause and effect. So be careful what you do with other people because you don't know, people could be really weird at this time with planets in retrograde in Cancer. And I don't know if y'all ever seen a Cancer pissed off, but it's kind of like watching the movie Psycho, okay? Like literally, like I know Cancers try to be kumbaya and PC, but when you piss them bitches off, it's like watching Joan Crawford in Mommy Dearest with the wire hangers, the bathroom scene, and then she chopping down that tree. It's like that. So don't do it. Okay? Avoid. The first card I come up with is the Four of Coins. I feel like for some of you here, somebody in your life could be very stubborn or stuck in their ways of thinking. Nothing you could do about that. Plant those seeds and just let it go. Alrighty? For others of you, this is you trying to control certain situations in your life. Again, plant those seeds and let them go. Alrighty, so be careful with this energy this time. Alrighty, the Ace Ace of Wands, taking creative risks, being open-minded to new things, new people, and new experiences at this time. There could be new financial opportunities coming your way this week. The Four of Swords, I feel like, but you're not so quick to jump into anything. Too many planets in Cancer. Okay, and then the planets are not well aspected this week, which I'm going to talk about on the daily horoscope, so be sure to check that out. So you're sitting on your hands about things. You're not so quick to jump into anything. You want to mull things over and research them. So this could also be missed opportunities coming up. You could be very much invested in your head with all the planets in retrograde in the 8th house at this time. So I would be careful with your emotional self, because your soul is kind of eating you up for some of you, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing at this time. Okay, so there are certain things that you're supposed to be doing in this life, and you're just kind of avoiding them during this time period, and just kind of being like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. You're trying to be very analytical in your head, but you're not helping yourself. For some of you, could be going through it emotionally, so I would be careful of the decisions that you're going to be making this week, because you may not be making the best decisions. I feel for some of you, you need to watch your spending this week, okay? Because after Thanksgiving and come Saturday, you're going to be feeling like you're broke, okay? So try not to go into lack mentality with this energy. For some of you, you do have some financial lessons coming up, so be careful with investments. The Seven of Cups, I see thoughts of future. So certain things are not going to fall through at this time. You're banking on certain things falling through, but they're not going to come through, okay? So this is definitely things not happening. So be careful with that. For some of you, those of you who are young, be careful with older men or older women, because somebody's grooming you at this time. Okay, so be careful with certain people online. All right, I feel like you are being led into somebody else's agenda at this time, so be careful. The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy here, you're dealing with a dominating person with this energy here, and I feel like, they could be grooming you and telling you what to do with this energy. You could be dealing with like a Virgo sign, so I would be really careful. Or Taurus. All right, so be careful with the Taurus, because the Taurus could be kind of trying to change you into what they want you to be, not what you want to be. Okay, for some of you, you could be feeling stuck in a situation. I feel at this time, because all the planets after the 22nd are moving into the sign of Sagittarius, you can be gullible, so I would be careful with other people. The Eight of Wands, I feel for some of you here, as I connect, I feel like you could be reinventing yourself. I feel like you could be driving more than usual, so you could find yourself more out and about more than usual here with this energy. The Queen of Coins, I feel with this energy here that you benefit through the women in your life at this time with this energy, or the focus is more towards the women in your life with this energy here as well. So there's going to be like lots of communications or visiting siblings at this time, or visiting family members with this energy. Okay, the Revelations card, there's a lot of truth being revealed amongst these women, or there's a lot of epiphanies coming up. They could be fighting with each other and not on speaking terms with each other with this energy here. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you could be dealing with an earth sign at this time. Alrighty, I feel like you could be a go-getter. For some of you, I do see you traveling this week. For some of you, you could have love at first sight. All right, those of you who are not 40 and over, but those of you who are 30 and under, you could have love at first sight or an instant attraction with somebody here with this energy. For others of you, especially my male Scorpios, like I said, you're not really pursuing, other people are pursuing you at this time with this energy. So you could find yourself receiving an email from a female trying to ask you out. For others of you, this could be buying or selling property at this time with this energy as well. I feel like you're more in your present during this time period as well. You could be very practical. Okay, the Knight of Wands, new beginnings, new people coming into your life with this energy here. Alrighty, but you may not be so open to try anything new because you want to mull everything over. You're very much invested in your head. I feel like you're over certain situations going on in your life at this time as well. You're ready for a change, but unfortunately, you also have a stellium in your 4th house. So even though you feel this kind of way, you're still thinking, you're still mulling things over. So you're not so quick to jump. It's more like you want to be guided. You know, you want to listen to your astrology and be guided, but you want somebody to like grab your hand and take you with you. Okay. I feel also for some of you, wherever you're moving to at this time, it's gonna unlock a lot of dreams. So dreams, whatever relocation that you're doing, if you're traveling, it's going to be very auspicious to you because you needed it to change your energy, and it's going to lock a lot of unheld dreams, and dreams are going to start to come true for you. So this could be an auspicious time for you when it comes to traveling for you, is what I'm seeing in the cards. Okay. I feel also for some of you here, you could be dealing with a special needs expert with this energy, either for you or for your children here, and kind of helping with any kind of disabilities with this energy or coping mechanisms. For others of you, I feel like you could be more about everybody else, your plants, animals, people in your life with this energy. The Page of Cups, I feel like also this could be auditioning happening here, and you could be auditioning for your talents at this time. So this is a great time for creators, artists, actors. The World card, the world works in your favor. There could be traveling coming up for some of you here with this energy. So this could be an auspicious time for you for traveling. So know that. So it means that a lot of doors are going to open up for you wherever you're going. Now watch, all the Scorpios are going to go get a ticket to go stay at a hotel or something. Hotels are going to be booked this week. You're welcome. The Six of Swords, I see traveling coming up for you. For some of you, this could be a transfer to a different state or country. Okay. For others of you, you could be more invested in your head at this time with this energy. So try to stay out of your head. I do see confrontation. In the words of the disciple of Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. Okay, so you can be challenging other people this week with this energy. So just be careful with that. Pick and choose your battles because it's really not worth it. And either you or them is going to do some weird, funky stuff, okay? Because the stellium in Cancer. And you gonna act really out of pocket, or they're gonna act really out of pocket, but somebody gonna make a fool of themselves. Okay, so keep it classy, not trashy. All right, because you know there's cameras everywhere, so you want to look cute in front of those cell phone cameras. All right. For some of you, you're very ambitious at this time. You're tenacious when it comes to career. I see traveling. For some of you, this could be a move overseas, and like I said, dreams come true. So you need to go over there because a lot of things are going to happen for you, positive things. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media. For some of you, you could be making a documentary with this energy as well. Okay, the Hermit card, you're not very analytical in your way of thinking, so be careful with that with this energy. For others of you, you're staying more to yourself at this time with this energy, or you just prefer to be by yourself with this energy and kind of keeping to yourself and not really saying anything to anybody. The card, I feel for some of you here, you need to be careful with this energy because you could be too invested in your head, okay, and that's going to drive you crazy. So be careful. I feel like for some of you, you may need to disconnect from the social media because you're spending too much time online with this energy, okay, and it's going to cause you to be a little bit, you know, it's not going to be good for you. For others of you, you could find yourself writing more and being inspired by your environment or what's going on around us now. But I do see you writing more with this energy here as well and getting your creative juices going. I feel like for others of you, this is a great time for teachers or other people being inspired by you. You could be creating a new career path and lighting the way for others, okay? The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money, so there's more money coming in for you this week with this energy as well. I do feel like for some of you here, you could be talking to someone online, possibly a potential love interest, but for right now, it's just chit-chatting and nothing more and nothing serious, okay, for right now, but that could change. For some of you here, if you're a detective, you could be discovering a truth, searching for the truth. This could also be doing research for a book. For others of you, this could be solving a cold case file. The Ten of Wands, I feel with this energy here, that whatever burden that you have to carry it for a little bit longer at this time with this energy, okay? The Three of Wands, I feel with this energy here, you could be doing some Black Friday shopping, okay? So be careful with that because you could be going over the top with this energy. You may purchase some things that you will not that you'll kind of look at and be like, what the hell was I thinking? But that's okay. Remember, we got Hanukkah coming up, and then we also have what else? Hanukkah coming up and Christmas coming up. So you can re-gift it and just give it to somebody else to make them look at it and go, what the hell were they thinking? Okay. Emphasis on traveling at this time with this energy here as well. So there's a lot of traveling. I do feel like you're a very high achiever. So those of you who are on Thanksgiving vacation, you're going to find yourself practicing more your craft, in college or high school, or you could find yourself studying a lot harder, try to get ahead in class, which is going to help you a lot with these energies. So you could be super focused on getting ahead in school. So this, for some of you, you could be visiting a financial advisor at this time. With this energy, I do see stability this week for you, profitable ventures, good news about work. You're highly ambitious at this time with this energy. For some of you, not all of you, you're looking for a relationship, probably a female. The Four of Wands, I feel with this energy here that this can be stability happening for you. This can be plans falling exactly news. For some of you, reconnecting with family from the past or people from your past. For some of you, this could be expanding your business, publishing with this energy. I feel this is a lucky move happening for you with this energy. For some of you, this could be moving to your dream home. And like I said, wherever you're moving to, wherever you're traveling to, it's going to unlock beautiful dreams for you. The Ace of Cups, emotional validation. You're going to feel whatever changes you're going to be going through over the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's an auspicious thing. It's a good thing. It's a blessing. I see a lot of emotional validations, like I'm supposed to be here. This is exactly like you're going to get goosebumps, or you're going to be vibing with the apartment that you're going to be in or the house you're going to be in. Lover's card, unexpected messages could be coming to you at this time. Somebody finds you extremely sexually attractive. You're reconnecting with people from your past, especially lovers. This could be like lots of talks of future with this energy. This could be romantic travels, because they could be like an hour away from you, and you two may decide that, that you want to like spend time with each other, that kind of thing happening. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you. Okay. Emphasis on new love, options with love, or options when it comes to career opportunities for some of you. The Strength card, stability in love. Okay, for some of you here, this is overcoming certain obstacles at this time. This is creating your own reality this week with this energy here. This is moving on from past hurts. For others of you, you could be very giving at this time with this energy here. So be careful with your giving energy and how much you do for other people, okay, because you may regret your decision. And the Seven of Swords, I feel like this could be a love affair. All right, or this person has been keeping it a secret that they had a crush on you for a very, very long time. All right, you can be more quiet into yourself and more of an observer this week with this energy. All righty. I love you, my Scorpios. Share this video if you liked it. Like this video if you liked it. Help me grow. I want to grow these videos. All right, so please help and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you this evening. Kiss.